activity mode.
From the 4-year-old to the 14-year-old and everyone in between, the Cole kids, all 7 of them, are hooked on electronics.
We have an iPad, PlayStations, 3, 4, a Wii, multiple laptops, Leapsters, iTouches, iPhones.
Like many parents, Derry Cole worries that all this exposure to technology, both at school and at home, is having a negative effect on her kids' social and intellectual development.
When you go to have a conversation with a kid and all of a sudden they're abbreviating LOL instead of just laughing out loud, just seeing them, will be in the same room and they're texting their friends. And even if their friend is across from them, they're texting their friend versus having a conversation.
Doctors Jean Barrison and Ellen Broughton work at Massachusetts General Hospital's Clay Center for Young Healthy Minds. They say there's no evidence yet that technology is turning kids' brains, as some parents fear, to mush.
The fact is that it has a lot of really incredibly positive things for connecting kids with each other and for learning, but like every other media, the technology has to be harnessed.
In fact, the American Academy of Pediatrics was recently challenged to defend its long-standing position discouraging screen time for kids under 2, because many experts say there are learning opportunities afforded by technology.
There are lots of great things that they could be doing on the iPad, learning about colors and math and pre-reading skills, even in very young kids.
The key thing to watch for, the doctors say, is whether use of the electronic device is cutting into other areas of skill development, including what children learn through play.
It doesn't take the place of real interpersonal communication, of looking in somebody else's eyes, of understanding social cues, of looking at verbal and nonverbal behavior, of making friends, of resolving conflicts. These are skills that we want to encourage.
So what advice do the doctors have for those raising kids in the digital generation? First, they say become more computer literate yourself so you can stay one step ahead of what your kids are doing. Interact with your child when using electronics. For example, cook together using an online recipe. And limit time on electronics. But don't be too heavy-handed on that. Outright prohibitions could backfire.
We brought the technology into the house. I really don't have anybody to blame but myself for that. And I wish that, you could get rid of it. But we did open Pandora's box.
In Boston, Jim Morelli for CNN.